My parents killed my man and even aborted my pregnancy because the man was poor. It's story time, story time. Hello everyone, welcome back on my YouTube channel. How is everything? How is everyone? Let me hope things are moving well with you. This channel is all about entertainment, news and vlogging plus stories. And if you're new on this channel, my dear, I'm most welcome. Feel free to join the family, like, share and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first time to be notified. It's story time. Let's go direct in the story. It starts like this. Please hide my identity. I grew up in the family whereby we had everything. We never lacked anything. We grew up in the family whereby that we studied in an international schools, all of us. We were like 12 children, but our parents had money. Our mom and like our dad had a lot of land around the village, so that he used to be like getting some workers to work on that his farm. He used to be having a lot of farm in different regions, but this our home was where the main farm was. Our mom also used to be doing some poultry farming, like poultry, what and what, like laying, like rearing chickens, like rearing chicken. That's how life was. We used to be having a lot of graduate, like diplomatic people always come to our house, like sleeping there. Like any big person who be coming at that village, they have to be coming to our place. They'll sleep from there because our dad was a famous known rich man around the village. In growing up, I made a small mistake. Like it was like small mistake, but it was very bad and shaming in the family. I got pregnant. I didn't know that I was pregnant until it had made 4 months. At school, they chased me away that I was pregnant. I should return back at home. I was afraid to go back at home. Like I was afraid about my parents. There, I went somewhere. I hid myself. I stayed there for like 1 month. This pregnancy made 5 months. I went to my parents when I was like, let me go. I told them. They will see what will happen. When I reached at home, my parents had already known that I had escaped from school, that I'm pregnant, and I never reached at home. They were very angry. Both of them were very angry to an extent they even chased me out of the house. But later, my mom called me and told me that they are going to remove that pregnancy and they will make sure that I will go back to school and study. I was just keeping quiet because I couldn't talk anything. I was still young. They beat me. They asked me the honor of the pregnancy. I refused to talk because I know if I could talk and they found out the guy, they could arrest the guy. I refused to talk because, hey. Then from there, my dad took me to one doctor. That doctor removed the pregnancy. They brought me back at home. They treated me. They refused me from going outside again. Like I started to be studying in boarding school, but when it's holiday time, they never allowed me to be going like anywhere. You understand? But one day, my dad continued asking me that, who was the father of that your baby? Like who was the father of that? Who was the owner of that pregnancy? I refused to do what? To talk. I heard my dad when he's saying that, we don't even want to know anymore. The good thing, we already found out the person. You go and continue studying. I studied. I finished my education. Then my dad, that's the way you know he was a known and famous man who had man and connection, connected me to someone working in finances. From there, I started to work. The job which I was working, it was giving much money, has the way connection. Then from there, I started to get work. They were paying me huge money. I got my first salary. I decided to go and rent because I already finished my university. I even forgot about the other man. What happened? Because when I came back at home after they removed my pregnancy, I didn't find them there. In my head, I was like in my mind that, maybe my parents found out that they are the people, like the guy is the one who made me pregnant, and they ran away with this uncle. I didn't mind of them. Thank God from there, I started to work. I got money. I rented the house. time passed. Because the amount of money I was getting was much, I decided to go to buy land. The money which I had to buy land was not enough. My big sister added me some money, then I bought a land which I had. At home we never lacked anything, even though we are mature at this age. Our parents continue be giving us some money like anything, because they used to be buying for us some cars. Our family is still known until now, but me as a person, I got some problem with it. Then from there, I decided to be dating someone. This guy was also like the mother, also working in this company where I'm working, and the mother was my boss. Cause then I dated his son. From there, as the way known as mature people try to do something, interacting like together like this boy asked me that, have you ever produced before? I told this boy, what are you asking me? What and what? I tried to deny. But this boy like told me that, but you look like a person who produced before. From there, I just wanted to come clean. I decided to come clean. I told the guy like, yes, I got pregnant before, but I got miscarriage. Then this man told me, who's that guy? I don't want that guy to come back when you want to claim you, to take you away back from me. I told the boy that, no, it's already passed. I was still younger, like I was like 10 years have passed already. I'm okay, I don't even know where the boy is. Then this man was like, okay. From there, I started to be building some rentals in that's my land which I bought. When my boyfriend found out, he told me that, you are building. Me as a young man, we are staying in the same house, but you cannot even tell me that you are building. I told this man that, I cannot trust you because you never came to my parents if you are serious about this relationship or no. Then this guy told me, for me, I'm serious, like I love you and I'm ready to come to your parents, and I do what I wished. This guy added me some money. I finished the rentals. Then from there, he came and the family, we do the traditional marriage. I stayed in the marriage for like 1 year without any sign of getting pregnancy. But because it was just a year, I was like less concerned. I made 2 years. 2 years. Then my in-laws started to be saying that, what could be the problem? They did traditional. Why am I not getting married? Like pregnancy. They started to put pressure on me, put words in my man's mouth, this and this. A lot of things started to happen. From there, I started to get into depression. I went to meet my mom. I told my mom, Mom, I cannot get pregnant. Or maybe where you took me to do the abortion of the other baby, it might be caused something wrong on me. My mom told me, no, you don't need to worry or afraid. You produce, you're still young. Then from there, I went back at home. Time passed for like 3 days. My dad called me and gave me a number of one man to go there so that they can check me if they didn't do anything inside me when they're removing that pregnancy. The number which my dad gave me is where they took me to do abortion. I went to that man. Then I had that man calling my dad, telling him that your daughter is fine. Is not the first person whom have just worked on. Your daughter is okay. She can produce. Maybe there is other thing which is stopping her from producing. Then from there, I went back at home. They give me some medicine I should start to be taking. I also did that. I went like 3 months. I entered in 3 months, 3 years. I really got into depressed. People started to be talking about me. My workmates started to be gossiping at my back. But in those people, there is one of the girl whom I had signed because I was the assistant. Yeah, like I could sign some workers to enter. That girl found me outside crying. She told me that, Auntie, here in the co-workers, they're always gossiping about you, that you cannot produce, that this and this. But I feel bad about you. But I can help you. I take you to my mom. My mom can find solution for you or get you some medicine so that you can do what you can produce. At first I was afraid. I was like, this worker whom I don't know much, and like even me, I'm a Christian. I cannot start to go doing those traditional thing, what and what. But later I was like, it's me who needs to produce. I've tried every medicine and nothing is working. Now let me try to go to this side. Then the next day when I was at work, I called this girl. I told her that, okay, you call your mom, you explain everything to your mom, then we get a day. I talked with her mom. Her mom appreciated me that, thank you for giving my daughter work. But if that's a case, it's very small case. On Saturday, you get a time, you come, I'm going to give you some medicine. Then on Saturday, I prepared very well. I called the girl. We met somewhere because for me, I had a car. We drove in the village of that girl. We met her mother. Her mother carried me and took me to one traditional doctor. This traditional doctor, while he checked me, then he said, the reason why you are not producing is not because of that pregnancy they aborted. It's another case. But I'm not going to tell you anything. Just go and ask your parents. They know the reason why you are not producing. When they tell you the reason, like when they tell you that secret, you will produce. Then from there, we went back. Then the next day, immediately I went to village to meet my parents. I first told my mom. My mom told me that, what nonsense are you talking about? Don't ever come here talking nonsense like this in my face. My mom just got angry. I was like, what's happening? I went back to that traditional doctor. I told the man that I went to my mom, but my mom just got angry. Like, they didn't even allow me to finish. Then this man told me, you go now, you ask your father. It's the reason why you are not getting what? Pregnancy. From there, the mother of this girl who connected me there told this traditional man that the Babalawo that, can't you do the medicine without this girl go to ask the parents? Let this girl also carry a child. This traditional man said that, no, I cannot do anything because there is blood which is crying on his head, on my head, which need to be set free. I left there. Then I decided to go to comfort my dad. My dad slapped me. You know, like a person who went with a lot of power, let me guide all this, that, what and what. My dad slapped me. He told me never to talk that nonsense. That he sent me to school to study, not to go to get pregnant. That he doesn't know if through removing my pregnancy, I got some damage on my ovary. Now I cannot do what? Carry a child. I was like crying. I freezed. I was like, what is next? I just decided to continue going to other traditional people. Where I went, there is a woman whom I went. This woman told me, the first doctor, like in your going around to traditional people, no one have ever told you that there is some blood crying on you. I told this woman that no. Then no one have ever told you to go and ask your parents, where is the boy who got you pregnant? Like, where is he? I told this woman, no. Then this woman told me, you go back to that first man, traditional man. He's going to tell you the truth, then you come back. I said, okay. From there, I'm spending money. Like, I spend time when I'm not sleeping at home. Imagine a married woman. When I went back to that traditional man, do you know what I found? I found when the man is already dead. Nowhere to be found. But I found the grandchild of that man. Then the grandchild of that man told me that my grandfather have been talked about your story. But you go, you get someone who will heal you. For me, I don't have that much power to heal you, but other people can heal you. Then I went back to the woman. I told this traditional man that where you told me to go back, I found the man when he's dead. Then this woman told me that you go to your dad. You asked your dad, where is the boy who made you pregnancy? who made you pregnant? I want to make you to tell you something. This boy was also a worker at our father's farm. That's it. Then from there, I found my dad is down, sick, without knowing that the blood of that guy, that my boy, the man whom I got pregnant is the one what? Pressing our dad, that there is something which is killing our dad. I found our dad when he's laid down. He cannot talk, very sick. Then I told this my sibling that, our dad have reached this extent of sickness, but you people, you couldn't even call me to come and son my dad. They told me that, are you not the reason why our dad is sick like this? Are you not the reason why our dad cannot talk? Like you have become a witch person. You go around telling people that our dad did this and did that. Remember, I never told any person around the village what's going on. This thing was secret. Then from there, because for me, like it was going to be like 6 years, when I've already tired, I've walked around, I've took a lot of medicine, nothing is working. I found my dad down. I knelt down. In the room, I found, when my mom is there, 2 of my sister and some visitors who came to visit my dad. I knelt down. I told Dad, do you remember the man called this what and what? When I called that name, my dad started to cough. He coughed blood. They rushed him in the hospital when he's coughing blood. After 3 days, my dad died. From there, they didn't even allow me to go and bury what? My dad. This my sibling, my mother said that I'm no longer her child, is what and what. Then my sibling, they said that if I try to come near the grave or want to bury my dad, they are going to kill me from there. Then one of my aunts said that you leave your what? That they should leave me. Because if it's her and someone come to ask her someone, does it mean that he should die? That maybe that our dad knows something on the death of that guy. But from there, because of this, my auntie came and talked. Then they ceased the fire. They allowed me to bury my dad. After burying my dad, this my auntie said that is also going to help me so that I can search how I can produce. This my auntie carried me and took me somewhere. Another traditional person. This traditional person came to us direct talking that when I got pregnant, our dad found out the person who made me pregnant was one of the workers, those workers who used to be doing on the farm, that he couldn't bear for the villagers like to be saying that shame that is the one of the workers is the one who made that man's daughter pregnant, what and what, that they called this guy inside the house, like my mom and my dad, they had an axe, that they hit this guy with the axe here. The guy started to bleed and the guy died. From there, when the guy died, there is this basket for chicken, for chicken. They put the body. They took this body of this boy in the basket. They throw him in the hole. That the blood of this boy is the ghost of this boy is the one wanting revenge, or else they should remove him in that hole. They take the body to his family so that they can bury him well, or else I'll never produce. And from my dad, what killed my dad is also going to come and kill my mom. Then from there, my aunt and me, we went to confront our mom. This my mom told me that I should never talk about that nonsense. That for them, they sent me to school to study, not to bring problem in their family. That right now, I want to ashame my mom, even though it's not the person who killed, but is want to keep that dignity, that respect. The villagers know that gives our family like that. But for me, I cannot produce. For them, they are the one who killed the person, innocent person. They made me to abort the pregnancy. to an extent that me and my auntie asked my mom at least to show us where they put the body so that we can remove that body. We take it where it need to be done, to be buried. Our mom told us she doesn't know where the body is. From there, one of traditional person took us and showed us the place. We were preparing to come and remove this body. We found when our mom have built some house there. Right now, my mom is saying that if I try to break those houses, that I'm searching for something which I never put it there, what and what, it's going to become a big problem. I wrote this letter to you because I need your help. As your followers, what can I do? I also want to produce the child. My mom had built it on the place where they buried the man, but the spirit of the man is also not resting. Right now, even me, I'm facing some problem through that spirit. It's always coming in my dream, telling me that it needs its child, and another thing is bleeding. But my mom said that she can lose one child and remain with the others, meaning that even though me I die, she's less concerned. She have a lot of children. I need your help. Please, if you're new on this channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that anytime I upload a video, you'll be the first time to be notified.